Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and this is more on the CW, Chris Watts, whatever crap, because I didn't get to finish it because my dad called, and then I drew a blank, so I was like, okay, maybe I said what I need to say in that one, pretty much. But like I said, there's a correlation because there's a situation that is very similar. It's like history repeating itself in a different household, ultimately, which is why she was coming through in part, because in part she wants to share her story as well. I don't really know what I'm going to be talking about. I know where I left off now because I was talking about, you know, him sleeping downstairs, her upstairs during fights and whatever, going back and forth between, you know, her and the mistress, pitting people against Shanann, basically. Because of a comment too, which is not a bad comment, you know, comment freely your opinions, your views and stuff like that, because there's nothing wrong with it whether you agree with what I say or you don't agree with it. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't want any hate in the comments. Like, so if someone calls me crazy or thinks that I'm wrong with the information, or they start shitting on the victims, which is victim shaming and things, because no matter how somebody acted in life, they didn't deserve that death. You know what I mean? That's kind of a moot point, ultimately. Like, doesn't fucking matter. They're gone, you know. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. But like I said, there's a lot of false information out there, especially surrounding the situation, because like I said, narcissists, they get those fucking flying monkeys, the triangulation crap, and pin people against you or the victim, whatever. That's what they do. You know what's weird? Okay, I just want to say, like, in the Chris Watts case and all that crap, yeah, the people I mentioned, those are the legit people, and that's like public knowledge. But when I'm talking about this other situation, is wicked indigestion all of a sudden. It's not always the faces or the names that I say. No, that's wrong. It's not always the faces, or sometimes not even the places, because, like, seriously, in that situation where I saw somebody putting a gun to my sister's head and she was crying, like, no. And then I saw her in two different kitchens. It was in my kitchen and in hers. And then the guy was like, haha, you know, whatever. Well, I saw her in her kitchen when that happened, but it happened in the past in that guy's kitchen. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, a history gonna fucking repeat itself there? I don't know. But I warned her about that. And I think it was also confirmation too. Like, I know something that you didn't tell me, so listen, basically. It's kind of what that was. It was also confirmation for me, because I had no idea that happened to her. But anyways, my ex, I'm not gonna name which one, had put a 45 to my head when we were going through a divorce initially, and, like, didn't say a word, nothing. I opened the door and it was right at I was like, what the? I didn't, like, panic or freak out. I was terrified. My kids were little too. But I don't know, it's just like the look in his eyes, he was just silent, and then he just walked right by me and didn't say a damn thing. I was like, what the mother of crap is this, you know? I don't know what went on there, but yeah, it was terrifying. So it happened in my kitchen, and it happened to me and my sister with different people. Well, that just connected. Anyways, whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it's like confirmation on the things that I'm saying because of the things that I'm feeling or whatever. But narcissists will do that. Okay, so I said I didn't want to say that story. I think I already did one time, but I don't know. Yeah, I did. Anyways, narcissists will pin people against you and make you look like the problem. Basically, like, you're the selfish one, you're the controlling one, you're the bitch, you're the ass. Because women can be narcs too, just saying. It's not just men. Like, you know, a lot of the serial killers and murderers, and statistically speaking, the ones that do this nut shit are men. But there are some women that do it too, just gonna say. So they're not ruled out. But anyways, I don't know, it's just the way their brains are wired, or has something to do with testosterone too. It's almost like a alpha thing. I don't know, but whatever. I'm not even going into that crap. But like I said, it's not always the faces and the people in my life that I speak about, because like with mediumship, spirit will show me, which I actually did this in one of my most recent videos. There was a grandmother figure here that someone could call Mimi, and I was describing this woman because she reminded me of my Mimi, but it wasn't my Mimi because I was told it wasn't. It was just like, this is like kind of how this woman is. And then I saw Betty White too, so it was like she has this type of sense of humor, you know? So that's how I see things. It's like my memories, things that I've seen, things that have happened to me in my life, the people in my life. So if I say my dad, somebody else's dad. Oh, and that brings me back to the Chris Watts thing, because I kept talking about times, like 2 a.m. wake up call, I love you now. It's almost like there was discord in that fucking situation, and I think I'm on Colorado time, which is why I keep waking up at 1:45 in the morning, which is when she came home. So he woke up at that time, because in the morning, yeah, he woke up at that time because she came home, or he woke up at 2, I'm not really sure, something like that. I think he woke up the second she came home because of the cameras, the fucking, oh, I keep seeing that ad for the surveillance camera. I don't know why the hell that's popping up, but anyways, that video's there too. Her coming home at that damn time, which I did not see that one, like I didn't connect that. But yeah, it's like she came home, put her bags down, because she didn't take her makeup off, right? I didn't take my makeup off last night either. I'm gonna redo it or something, but anyways, because I said my bags are packed, mine are too, and hers was still packed because she just got home. I didn't repack that bag when I got back from the motel, from the hotel, from the trip. Ouch. I left it. I just never unpacked the damn thing, and I'm like, I'm usually good about this shit. Her bags never got unpacked. Huh. I swear. I've been doing shit like her, and I don't know why. Like, I can be OCD too, especially when I'm anxious, but when I'm not anxious or anything, I mean, I want a clean house, but it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? Well, I didn't even think of this until I made a comment under someone's comment. I replied, and her pantry, she had all them fucking containers and stuff with all the food and whatever in it. They were all open. You could put shit in that. Ouch. Yep, you can. You can put shit in that. Because it's open, no one will know. Well, that's fucking bullshit. Why the hell did you have me do that? Anyways, I bought a bunch of them fucking containers that look similar. And I had those in my head, but I wasn't like thinking about her. You know, I was like, I should do that. And I was gonna buy the chalk labels and write crap on it too. I didn't, but I almost did. And I didn't buy like the whole setup like her, but I bought just enough. And I mean, yeah, I like it to organize this stuff, but I don't normally spend money on things like that. It's like, it's not that important to me. Like, I don't know, it's just not. But I was kind of like, I want things a certain freaking way. And I didn't know why. Wow, okay, so that could be where that poison crap came in. Like, it'd be very easy to put it into, especially if you put that Thrive crap in the containers. Just scoop it in. Or in the water bottle. I don't know, whatever. In the food containers. It's very easy to put it in there. Regardless of how the hell he did it or whatever. But I was doing that, and I was like, because I kept looking at the containers going, I don't want to spend money on this, and then I wouldn't. And then I'd go back, and I got kind of obsessed with it, and I was like, I gotta get them damn containers. So I got them. I got a whole set. That's weird. But anyways, 2 a.m. wake up call, I love you now. Because I feel like that's in a love situation currently, you know, between you and someone or whatever. But it's like they're going, wow. Yeah. They're going, wow. Someone's going, wow. I don't know. It's giving me a fucking headache on this side. But anyways, Could just be giving me a headache. I got the fucking willow tree over here. No, so that's I don't know. Whatever. I'm not talking about that. Stop confusing me, please. The stupid containers. Talking about how it's not always the people, but it is sometimes. Anyways, moving on from that. You know who you are and you're freaking watching. But, triangulation. I know I'm jumping around, but I don't know why, because I'm getting confused. There's different people in here that are, like, talking. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, because where I left off was the triangulation and talking about how it's not always the people with mediumship and stuff, but it is sometimes. Anyways, and sometimes when people channel through me, I just want to let you know my voice changes, my demeanor changes, the way I speak changes. Like, I don't know. It just does. It happens that way. So if you ever notice me kind of going, changing, and then all of a sudden I forget, it's not coming from me. But anyways, the triangulation thing. Ouch, my shoulder. My father said on the phone, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with him, it's just something he said because I get messages through other people too, and it's popping in my head for a reason. He had said something about how he doesn't go very far, you know? It's like his house, gift shop, and his work, basically, which is a big triangle. And I was like, oh, it's like the Bermuda Triangle, you know? Which in that place you get fucking lost, ultimately. It's like you never come out again. It's like the fucking Twilight Zone from hell, ultimately. It's like you think you're happy, but you're not fucking happy because someone's just bullshitting your ass the whole time. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, but somebody's like, fuck this shit, you know? I don't know. Someone's getting pissed. Oh, some of that chest pain stuff? I do feel heart attack crap here, but I also said poison and all that crap mimics this bullshit, and it does. It legit does. My stomach, oh my gosh. It does. But I was thinking, I'm stressed out. My chest hurts. I said that in the first Chris Watts one, I think. Yeah, because I'm like, ow. And then an orb shot out of me, and I was like, did you see that? Did you see that orb fucking shoot out of me when I was like, ouch? It happens. It really is spirit. And that's why spirit's turning lights on camera and stuff. It's almost like, she's not doing this. This is legit. We're talking to you kind of thing. Or people or whoever. Because there are multiple people that are dealing with this crap. At least some of it. Because there's domestic crap. There's breathing crap. There's all kinds of crap, because it said there's 4 fucking scenarios here, and I know these people, so it's not all in my life, it's just I know, because like I said, with that fucking kidnapping crap, I know this is about Chris Watts, but there's other shit in here too, which is, this is the correlation shit, you know? But anyways, like I had said, about that kidnapping crap and like how what my son had told me about his friend's girlfriend. I don't know her. I didn't even know any of that. But I was picking up on the energy because I'm connected to my son's friend. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. I'm not connected to Shanann and stuff, but like I said, I am a powerful motherfucker. I just am. Like, my soul. I mean, I'm a powerful person too. I didn't always realize it. I really didn't, but I am. Like, I'm pretty strong. I don't know, most people would have cracked under this pressure. And I wanted to crack a few times. I'm just like, well, you just lay off, you know, with this energy. It's nuts. But, well, I don't know. I don't think that was me either. But I didn't crack under the pressure like somebody wanted me to. What was I saying? The triangulation crap. That's what narcissists do. They push everyone out of your life and they pin people against you and make you look like the fucking whack job, basically, or the bad one. Mirror shit, flipping the mirror. It's like projection. They're projecting their own crap onto you is what it is. Why is this making me think of my fucking dad? Okay, like I said, it's not always the people. But I'm not calling my dad a narcissist. I'm just not. And I used to. Okay, that's why this is coming in. Because someone's dealing with this shit. Like I said, it's not always the people I talk about. There's a father here that's dealing with this. Or is doing this to a female. I don't fucking know. Like, whatever your situation is. Because like I said, bitches be crazy too. And sometimes bitches are men and women. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. Narcissistic stuff. Flipping the mirror around. It's like, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. That type of shit. It's showing, making other people think that that person is the problem. Alright, it's making me think of Shanann and Chris again, which, like I said, it's all in this. There's a big correlation here. Local news will turn national because of this. There's more to the Chris Watts shit. There just is, and it will come out, don't worry. And there's going to be some other videos that I do about that. That's what I was told, that are just strictly about that. It's just that, I don't know, this is more important right now because this is life, and their lives were already snuffed out, you know what I mean? So it's like there's really nothing more that they can do besides gain information and put the fucking mistress behind bars too. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, the narcissist thing, flipping the script. Because in the past, I mean, yeah. Oh. Because I was just talking about my father. And I was saying how, you know, he is a hardworking man. He always has been. Like, he busts his freaking ass. He just does. He did. Oh, and by the way, when I was advertising Graybeards and stuff, Graybeards Metalworks on Facebook and whatever, really check his shit out. Like, he is very, very talented. Very talented, but whatever. I don't know. It's just, things have changed for him. It's almost like when he wants to do what he wants to do, he's not, you know, making as much money as he used to. But it's not always about the money. It's like, you know, the comforts of home and like being happy. And he never got to do that in his life until freaking now, later in life. And he's just kind of, it's almost like starting over. And sometimes that's very difficult to do. It's a similar trade because he was a welder and stuff, but it's not as backbreaking, you know what I mean? And it's more enjoyable because he enjoys it. It's his creative side. And that's a beautiful thing. It really is. And I'm very proud of him. I just heard Oakley, so Oakley could be talking. Yeah, I'm very proud of him. So, yeah, that just flashed. Very proud of you. I am too, like legit, me, his daughter. But anyways, like, okay, so it's making me think of the past and how people get pinned against each other. And I was saying that there were children involved getting pinned against one another. That happened in the divorce. I stayed with my dad because I didn't want him to be alone. My sister went with my mom. She was younger. She was like a mommy's girl anyways. And I didn't talk to my mom for 2 years because of what was being said. And I still to this day do not know what the fucking truth is, and I don't really care because that's their fucking business, you know? I just know it caused discord. And I didn't want that discord in my divorce with my kid's father because I wanted to keep the fucking peace, you know? And, I don't know, just there's greed and money here. But besides that, I don't really care about the divorce and that shit and whatever happened between my mom and dad. But I was talking about different relationships and how when you pin people against each other, narcissists will flip the script and it's like, you know, even though I'm doing all this sneaky shit, I'm going to make it look like you're doing it or that you're the problem, because it might not even be sneaky stuff. Like, for example, because I don't know, it's making me think of my father, but it's also making me think of the Chris Watts crap, you know? And how he was a covert. He's like a chameleon pretending, like, I'll take on the attributes and traits of anyone that I'm around, which is usually what narcissists do. Psychopaths do it too, to an extent. Or sociopaths. Whatever, that's not even a fucking legal term anymore. It's anti-personal or antisocial personality disorder now. Anyways. See, I know my information. But, no, they'll cause problems and pin people against you. The flying monkeys of triangulation. They just will. And Chris was pinning people against Shanann, because if you really look at it with the recordings, especially the family ones and whatever, when she's cooking or doing her Thrive stuff, which is another thing I've been saying, do you want to just survive or do you want to live and thrive? Which, yeah, that's true, you do want to live and thrive, but she worked for the company Thrive. Like, is that something she said? Because I don't remember. But anyways, like, that sounds like something like I'm promoting this. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, OCD is making me think of that. Like, when you're anxious, anxiety, or when things are out of your control, like there are a lot of things in your life that you can't control, sometimes it can manifest as a obsessive compulsive disorder, which with the fucking food containers and the house being perfect, and I need everything to be freaking perfect because I can't stand how I'm feeling. I can't stand the fact that, you know, her family wasn't close to her because there was distance, like literal, you know, like they lived in North Carolina, and her family did, and then I was getting a headache, and she was in Colorado. I don't know, there was stress there in the situation. I don't know what it was exactly, I'm not getting into it. But all I'm saying is, if you actually watch his body language in his home videos, yeah, he didn't want nothing to do with the recordings and stuff. He was really trying, but he would always stare at her looking for, like, okay, you're doing this, now I need to do this too. So you smile, I'm going to smile. You say this, I'm going to say this. He was trying to mimic her demeanor. And I feel like with the problems in the Discord behind the scenes that nobody sees, you know, that's why you never judge a book by its cover. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You just don't, you know? You don't know what kind of arguments they had. You don't know if he ever raged out on her before, or if he just threw shit, or if he was a grump. Like, you don't know. But she knew. Do you know what I mean? Because that's shit you don't talk about because you don't want people to know. And anyone who's been in a relationship like that knows. You'll say just enough, but you won't say everything because you don't want discord. It's like, I'm going to keep the fucking peace, you know? The peacekeeper. But I will say with Shanann, and I feel like she'll admit it too, there's a sense of passive aggressiveness there. And it's not maliciously being done. It's almost like, how do I want to explain this? It's like, I want to get my point across. There are things that are bothering me about you, about the situation that I want to say, but I don't want to have a fucking fight. So I'm going to say it in a roundabout way, maybe passive aggressive, and do a little jab here, you know, and let you know that I know and this is how I feel, but we're not going to fight about it. We're just, you know what I mean? And anyone can do that. You don't have to be a narcissist to do that. We all have narcissistic traits at some point because humans are selfish beings anyways at different times for different reasons. I ain't fucking perfect, you know. That shit happens with me too, and I've been passive aggressive before because I don't want to cause problems, so I kind of understand that, you know. It's like I really want to say this, but I don't want to fight, so I'm just gonna make a comment, you know. And people do that, and she did that too. She did it on camera too. I think I kind of did too, but whatever. It is what it is, you know. It just is. But there's that. So anyone who's thinking she was just like a narcissist, controlling, pain in the ass, no, it wasn't like that. It was like a silent cry for help. In all honesty, without, I don't even think she realized it. You know, it's just like, these are kind of the problems that are going on, but I'm not going to just boldly state it. It's kind of just here. That's what that was. Go back and watch that shit from a different perspective, especially any of the people that are legit watching all the Chris Watts crap or did. Rewatch some of those home videos, some of the Thrive things, some of the shit with Shanann and Chris in it. And just watch him and listen to her and kind of flip it around. You know, like, look at it from the victim's perspective, but, you know, look at it from the perpetrator and the victim. You know what I mean? Look at it from both perspectives and then kind of come to your own conclusions. Do you know what I mean? Don't always listen to what narrators say, basically. But yeah, I don't know why the hell it made me think of my dad. Oh, because of what he said, the triangulation thing. Well, he didn't say triangulation, he just said it was like a fucking triangle. But situation's like a triangle, I don't know. There is a triangle here. Oh, there's a love triangle in that situation. Maybe there's a love triangle in somebody else's situation too. My toe hurts. Again, someone kicked something, broke their toe, or freaking, I don't know, it hurts. Ouch. It's like my pointer toe. The one next to my big toe. I felt that in another reading too. Oh, you know what it's making me think of too? Is when I was doing a reading, because this makes me think of Shanann and Chris Watts too in that situation. Because when he, when she died, he pulled a freaking ring off her finger because he showed it to the cop, which he was doing distancing. He didn't even like hold it like a normal person would just be like, oh my goodness. He held it out on his finger like, look what I found. I don't want nothing to do with this, but I found it. No, you took it off her fucking finger. But anyways, my finger started hurting right where a wedding band would be, and I saw it was like in the Lord of the Rings. I saw passion in fire like encrypted in it, and it was like passion really screwed up that situation. The mistress did basically, but it hurt. I was like, ouch, this ring really freaking hurts. The situation was painful. It was very painful. It really hurt her that happened. But that's happening with somebody else. It's like being bound together by passion. So there's either a husband or wife, I don't know, there's a marriage, or someone you were married to even, where it's not the love, it's not the everlasting whatever, it's fucking passion and obsession. It's like, I'm gonna be bound to you by passion. When lust fucking combines, I don't know, something like that. Someone was obsessed with someone and basically fucked up a marriage. That's what I feel. And that already happened. That's not happening now. That happened in a different situation. And that person could be getting married to the mistress or something. My fucking teeth hurt again. Someone has bad teeth. I'm just saying. I don't know, something like that, but it got all screwed up. There's also a problematic father in the situation. Not mine, but somebody else's. Especially with this, whatever. If your teeth hurt, you got popped in the face, whatever that is. You know what it made me think of? It's one of my ex-husbands. I don't know if he has painful teeth or not, but he did have like a cavity here. And you know what's funny? I have a tooth, same spot, that's starting to have a cavity that looks exactly like his. And I noticed that in the mirror, and I was like, why the hell is that there? Which I gotta get that fixed, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a sign, because like I said, shit happens. It's weird. I don't know. There's just something there. But anyways, pitting people against each other. I just heard I know. But yeah, like when I was talking about my dad and stuff in the past, like he's a hard worker, and I just said this to my kid's father too. We always had whatever we wanted, like material wise, because he busted his ass. We always had a roof over our head. We always had the best fucking food, just saying, and name brand stuff and whatever we fucking wanted, basically. I mean, we'd ride four-wheelers, had motorcycles. We had the fun things, the toys, things that money could buy, But there wasn't much emotion there, and there was discord. There was problems because it was like, my dad would tell me he loved me and he would hug me. It wasn't constant, but he wasn't home a lot. Like, he traveled, for work, not very far, but, he'd be gone for like a week at a time, and he'll be home on the damn weekend because, that's where the money came from, ultimately. Like I said, welding is back-breaking work. He worked for the pipeline and stuff. It wasn't easy. It was dangerous, too, But I don't know. There could have been instigation there, because I don't know if that's happening there or in somebody else's situation. I heard somebody else's situation. Like I said, it's not always the people. But it's like that whole you just wait till your father gets home kind of thing. Oh, I feel like there's like in the love situation, maybe that happened with your person or with you even. It does, something like that in the past. So it could be coming up to put a different perspective on the situation, especially if you got your ass handed to you, you know what I mean? Yeah, there needs to be a different perspective in a situation. But anyways, it was like, you just wait till your father gets home kind of thing. Or it could be you just wait till your mother gets home, because like I said, bitches be crazy too. But, yeah, because my dad was out of town. And so he wouldn't be home for the problems, you know what I mean? And then he'd walk through the door, we'd hear his truck, and we'd be terrified of him. And then, of course, he'd whoop our ass, you know, because of whatever we did or doing, or I don't know. And why is it making me think of this? I don't know. There's this, should I say that? No. Okay, I'm not going to. It's just fueling a fire. It's a fucking triangulation shit. So that could have happened to some of you, you know, and maybe you're rethinking the actions of somebody or the actions that somebody took, looking at it from a different perspective. I feel like I just want to rock you. Like, rock-a-bye baby on the treetop, when the bough breaks, whatever, the cradle will fall. That's not all of it. Down will come baby, cradle and all. It's a tree branch. The family tree got fucked up here. I mean, obviously in Chris Watts' case, but that's not what this is. There's a family tree with a branch that fell off. Oh, I was talking about the willow trees, how they're rooted into the ground. They're strong. They could sway with the storm and the wind. It's like, even if a few branches or leaves fall off, it's like, I'm still fucking good. I'll regenerate that bitch, you know what I mean? Something like that. Because there is a branch that fell, or is falling. It's like, we'll be okay even if we lose a branch. Getting that headache again. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but like I said, there's correlations here, because this isn't just about, no, Shanann's showing me something. Like, listen. She's been talking to me for a long time. Oh, the 2 a.m. wake-up call. Like I said, he woke up, whatever, when she came home. And it's like pretending. I'm going to pretend to love you. Everything's good. Because he said he had sex with her. And I kind of think that they did. I really do. It's almost like, make love, not war. Hit the bed, not the floor. Okay, I don't know if that's... whatever. Anyways. And... yeah, that's something. Is that with her? Yes and no. Because she was asleep when he got to her. But I feel like it's almost like he's gonna kiss and make up so he could be in the damn bed. Like, I'm so sorry for putting you through this shit. After he sent that fucking creepy doll covered up with like a blanket or a trash bag or some shit. If that ain't a damn sign, just saying. And it did freak her out. Like, what the hell is this shit, you know? What is going on in your head, you know? But it's a distraction. I love you now. That's what that was. 2 a.m. wake-up call. I love you now. So she could sleep peacefully. And I'll talk about times, you know, too, because there was a 2 a.m. wake-up call when she got home. Oh, I woke up kind of thing. I woke up because he was probably literally sleeping because she was late. And then I said 3, because I'll talk about 369 and all that crap. I'll talk to you one more time. Maybe he was going to fucking try to poison her one more time. Who knows? Or someone wants to do that to somebody in a different situation. That's a different situation. Anyways, 3 a.m. I think he woke up at fucking 3. They went to bed after they did it. And they went to sleep. Everything's fucking good. She's like, calm down, basically. It's like, oh, we're gonna calm your ass down. Don't worry. Everything's good. I'm sorry for being a dick, you know? That type of shit. It's what I feel with this for some reason, because I'm looking at their bed. I can just see it in my head. I mean, I didn't see the sex stuff because I don't need to know that. But I just know it happened. It was like a special moment. They didn't talk, though. Like, it wasn't like, oh, let's hash our shit out. And he definitely didn't say, I want a damn divorce or anything. No, it was, we're gonna have one last good time. Something. I don't know. And then, ouch. They went to bed. I think he woke up at 3, went downstairs, made his lunch, his coffee, doing his fucking daily grind crap, which is earlier than he usually does. I was talking about how my kid's father got up earlier and left earlier than he usually does. Something changed there. That could just be like a correlation. Maybe she's waking his ass up, like making him do what Chris did, kind of thing. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going there. So yeah, he got up at 3, did that. And I said 4 popped in there somewhere. And I didn't know what that was about. 4 o'clock is when he rocked the house. He probably was playing music too. Yeah, because if she was going to scream, it would drown it out. I don't know what the hell that's about. But that might be in a different situation because I don't know if he was playing music. I did say I was going to blast the music. And the music's been blasting in my house lately, but maybe he did. He blasted the music so that if she did scream or fight or anything, or if he yelled, the neighbors wouldn't hear. Something like that. That's happening again though somewhere. Something like that. Whatever. Anyways, I don't know. That's just popping in, so I'm gonna say it. Regardless of what situation it's in hers. But that's when he did that. But she was asleep. She was asleep. Why the hell is he blasted? To pump him up. I said this about my ex-husband, my second one, because he listens to heavy metal. Oh, that stupid song, Battery by Metallica. I didn't listen to it, but I read the lyrics, and I was like, holy shit. So, yeah, but anyways, that definitely makes sense. It's about a fucking rage, because heavy metal will get you be like, I'm good, I'm going. Like, it can either pump you up in a good way, pump up the volume, or it can get you fired up, like, oh, I'm ready, I kind of feel something like that, like, I'm gonna go. Maybe it was like listening to music in the shower, who fucking knows, because he got ready for work. 4 o'clock popped up, ouch, in there, my ankle. 4 o'clock popped up in there. I can't breathe. 4 o'clock. And when I was talking about Shanann, I kept doing this. And he did. He, like, got her from behind. I'm like, oh, my throat. He didn't do this. He did this. He did. Because this wasn't broken. It wasn't crushed. Like I said, it's from the back of her fucking head. Which would give you a damn headache if you're in the pillow like that. Just saying. I already explained how pregnant people lay and all that stuff. And I know exactly, ouch, my ankle. Did he twist his ankle when he got on the bed or something and maybe just didn't tell no one? I don't know. That could be somebody completely different because I do know my second ex-husband broke his damn foot or ankle or something when he kicked the side of the house before he almost threw me over the porch. I ran away from his ass. So there could have been a domestic in here that nobody even knows about. You know what I mean? Because that, like I said, it's not always the people I'm talking about. Sometimes it is. Ouch. Fuck. It hurts. Maybe he did twist himself when he climbed up on the bed. Because I saw him climb up and straddle her. And I wasn't sure if, because I got a pain up here on my ribs. And I wasn't sure if he punched her there. Like, because this is, I don't know. It's either a knee or like, because if you're straddling someone and squeezing and they're pregnant, you squeeze right here. Or on one side, especially if she's kind of crooked like this, you could get you could pull a muscle there and it will hurt, especially if you're twisted. You can't, like, if you're thrashing up here but you can't move your lower body, it could have pulled something. But it also could be a knee squeezing in while he's doing this, like, you ain't going nowhere, you're not fighting me off. He had no defensive wounds on him whatsoever because she was pushing on the bed, like, trying to get herself up, so of course she could whoop his ass because she can't. So that makes perfect sense with that, and that's exactly what happened there. I'm just saying, because he did catch her off guard. And I kept saying, I don't know, somebody's got a breathing problem. They cough phlegm and crap up too. But that's when that happened, because I mean, obviously she can't fucking breathe, and you try to cough to breathe and stuff, but I don't think she was coughing up crap. I think that's a different thing. That's totally separate. I was saying if there's any health issues with my dad going on, because he coughs crap up. Could be from smoking and stuff. I mean, I've done it before in the past, but why'd I wink? I just winked again. Because that's when I got sent to the hospital. That's what happened. A while ago. Anyways, whatever. Moving on from that. I was looking at my bed going, my bed's all fucked up and it's really making me nervous. And I don't know why, because who cares, you know what I mean? Their bed was fucked up because she's a perfectionist. Like, everything is perfect. So he might have been nervous about the bed being messed up, because everyone who comes in the house who knows them knows that that bed would have been made. And, you know, it's like, oh, a sheet's missing. Oh, this is missing, or whatever. Where the fuck was the comforter, too? Was that in the corner, or was that just, like, the fitted sheet or something? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to go look at the footage again or something. But I don't know, the bed was messed up and it was worrying somebody. Like, what am I going to do about this? Like, do I have time for this shit, you know? Because I got to make it look as if she made the bed and took the kids and left, you know? Something like that. This part, obviously, Chris knew her fucking routine. He lived there. He's married to her. Ouch. So in this situation, this person either lives with you, or you're married to him, or you're in a relationship with him. Ouch. What the fuck? There's an elbow pain and there's a freaking ear pain. Oh, one of my exes like blew my eardrum one time, but my arm hurts now. But that's not what that pain was. Well, the ringing in the ears, that will definitely do that, because when it happened, it's like he cut my ear. He didn't cut it, he cupped it, and it fucking hurt so bad. It dropped me to my knees. I was like, ow, like, and it was just like a ringing in my head, and I was like, really freaking hurt, really bad. I didn't know he blew my eardrum until I went to the doctor the next day. Of course, it was the same damn ear that I got a moth in one time when I was married to my first husband and stuff. I don't know, I was laying there in bed, the stupid fucker crawled in my ear. It was the most annoying thing ever. Yeah, just, I screamed my ass off with that, and every time I'd scream and flutter, and I was like, oh, that was terrifying. Never again. I hate moths. Just saying. Every time I see them, I used to sleep with crap over my ears, like, nope. Like, nothing's getting in there. I'm not afraid of it now, but if there's a moth in my room, I'll be like, nope, get it the hell out, you know. Don't want to do that again. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that. But, yeah. Maybe that's where the ringing in the ears and stuff is coming in. I'm not really sure. I don't know. There's just a situation here that's very similar to that. And like I said, it doesn't always have to do with the people in my life that I'm talking about. It's just, that's kind of how you'll know the situation for you, basically. But yeah, I was really nervous about the bed not being made. Like, I gotta make it look good or something. So that's going on with someone. My teeth are starting to hurt again, but now it's on both sides. Oh no. Maybe someone's saying that. Ah! Home Alone. Ah! The aftershave. You know, through all this crazy energy too, I was thinking of Home Alone, the movie, and I was like, oh, I should tie up a paint can and like whack people when they come up the stairs. I was thinking about all the crap that the kid did to fuck with these people. I'm like, that would be cool. I gotta get the sticky stuff on the stairs with the nails, and I want to watch that movie now. Oh, because the burglars. Oh, this is a different one. This isn't Chris Watts crap now. Well, that one, I think I already talked about. Okay, so basically, like I said, I'll get back into that because I know she'll come back. There's more with the actual case, but there's the situation, yeah. But there's this 4444 is what I just saw. But there's a situation here. There's two. There's two situations that are going to mimic Chris Watts. and what he did. It's domestic bullshit. It's narcissistic shit. And there's one person that's connected to these two situations. Okay. Okay. Duly noted. Anyways, there's that. And that's why I was talking about that crap. But, I fucking forgot again. Home Alone. Oh, the burglars. So this could be the drug crap, the theft. Because I feel like thieves are the drug people, you know. No offense to addicts and stuff, but if you're breaking into people's homes and doing shit, you're definitely not making the right fucking choices. Just gonna say, maybe rethink your life choices. There is help out there for you. I know it sucks and it's hard, but I swear, if there's anything I can do down the line to get help for people like that, especially when they want it and need it, definitely, 100%, because that's part of the fucking problem. It's not eradicating the drugs, it's we need to help the people who make those choices, because the bad shit will always be there. It just will. You can't get rid of it. You can go, oh, we cleaned it out of our area. Well, guess what? They'll fucking relocate. You know what I mean? It's always around. It just is. And if this person goes to jail, someone else will take that person's place. You know, there's really no way to fully get rid of it. There just isn't. So you've got to get ahead of the problem. Okay, that's what I'm talking about with all this crap. We got to get ahead of the problem. Foresight's better. You know what I mean? So if we know what's going on, maybe we can prevent it or change fate, change other people's fate so they don't make these stupid decisions. Or so they stay away from innocent people, whichever. Because like I said, the enemies, the bad people will fall. They just will. Regardless of that bullshit, why do I keep forgetting? Like, I know why, but it's driving me nuts. Please bring it back to me. Please bring it back to me. Oh, the theft crap, yes. Well, in that movie, in Home Alone, their house was lit up like a Christmas tree, basically. It was a really nice house, and it was really pretty with all the lights. Well, my house is lit up like Christmas, especially at night, but the thieves, the bad guys, knew that things were on a timer. Like, they were timing things. It's like the stalker crap. Like, okay, I know your routine. I know when you go to work. I know when you get up. I know when you go to work. I know when you turn the fucking lights on. Because I kept saying that. Do you see me turning off the lights? Do you see me turning off the lights? Because we turn them on at night. Do you see me turning off? Well, we turn off the house lights inside at night, but do you see me turning off the lights? The stupid buttons. Because everything turns on all at once with the remote thing for the Christmas crap. So it's like, oh, we turn them on at night. Do you see me turning off the light in the morning? Like, whoop, okay, lights out in the morning. Lights out in the morning. Well, that's when Shanann died, just saying. But besides that, whatever, something to do with that. It could be the Christmas lights, because I was thinking of Home Alone, but it could also be like, you know, lights in your house or whatever. The fucking rainbow keeps turning on and off too, and I just said it was dying. There's only one more light left in it or something. I don't know, but whatever. Someone's dying. A few people, and people are going to jail, but whatever. Yeah, they knew they knew the routine. They didn't know that the family had gone on vacation or went somewhere or whatever. So they didn't know that, oh no, they did. They knew they went on vacation, but they didn't know that one person was behind that, what the fuck's his name? Macaulay Culkin, but I don't know. Whatever. That character, Kevin, there we go. They didn't know that Kevin, stayed home, that he got left behind, basically. So they broke in to steal whatever. And there was like a world of hurt because he fucked shit up for everyone. Like, he just tortured those bastards, just gonna say. But I don't know. I don't know if something like that's gonna happen, but it's like a Home Alone situation, like we're waiting to get you alone. I've said that before. It's everyone's gonna be busy, so nobody can help you. Yep, that's what that is. Because I said the calls are on purpose. They have purpose. Well, the 911 calls I made do have purpose because it's legit that shit was happening or is going to happen, whatever. Anyways, I wish I could hear them. I want to try to see if I could listen to them again. Because I would literally, the operator told me to stop talking. Like in one of them, because I was just describing the situation even though I couldn't see it. I did that on purpose. I didn't even realize it. So it's all in recordings. But regardless of that, the calls have purpose. When people text and call you, they're doing it for a reason. Yep, that fucking flashed. Like, I was talking about the Chris Watts thing, my dad called. And I was like, oh, it's my dad. I haven't heard from him in a long fucking time. But I'm not saying that that's what it is, but that's a sign. Do you know what I mean? Ouch. And I hadn't heard from my sister either. Like, she was ignoring me. We weren't even talking. She wouldn't even look at me. I'm just saying. And when I was walking, I was freezing. There was one time we went to, like, the same person's house. And I was walking there. And I started running because I saw her car. And I was like, I don't want to fucking walk back. It's freezing out here, you know? I'm like, I want to catch her before she leaves. Excuse me. And I went in there and I'm like, can you please give me a ride home? She didn't want to. She's like, I'm so busy. Like, it was like a problem or something. And I'm just like, you're making me feel bad for asking. I live 2 seconds up the road. It's a long walk, but a short drive. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, what it was or whatever. She ended up, she wouldn't even take me to the damn house. She'd like drop me off at an intersection so that I walked the rest of the way, which wasn't that long. But still, I was like, you know, it's not that fucking far. It's not really out of your way, ultimately. It really bothered me. It pissed me off. And she wouldn't help give me rides. I don't know. She was like, no one would help me. And she didn't talk to me. She didn't text me. Nothing. But she was talking to my fucking daughter. She was talking to my kids and stuff. And then all of a sudden, when I started talking about this crap, she messaged me. And she wanted my son, because it was after I got, like, was in and out of the hospital in the panicky crap, you know, in that mode. She wanted my son to go help her and this mutual friend, Joe's widow, move crap or whatever. Oh, and those portable zip-up fucking garage things, which I saw in a dream. I don't know if she's connected to that. Could be other crap. But those things are in here somewhere, just saying. But anyways, yeah, they are. She said she needed help with that crap, so she wanted to pull my son out of the house because I kept saying your son's your protector and whatever. And I said no. I'm like, no, he ain't going. I haven't felt good. No, he's staying. So I've been fucking up their plans because I keep saying no. I won't let people leave. But they have been leaving lately, like off and on, you know, like my sister who wouldn't give rides to no one's all of a sudden giving my son and his friends fucking rides and stuff, which, you know, it is helpful. I'm not bitching about it, just saying. But, I don't know, something fucking fishy there, and I keep saying that. But besides that, ouch. Yes, there's something fucking fishy there. I don't know, and it was really bothering me that my kid's father was getting pissed that my son's friends were here because they don't fucking do anything wrong. Like, one of them he likes, the other one he doesn't like, and I love them both because, like I said, you know, one just didn't make the best decisions, and the other one is kind of, I don't know, he doesn't always make the best decisions, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a good kid, you know what I mean? They're both good kids. I love them both. I don't know. They're just, whatever. I'm not getting into them, but there's no problem there. Like, they don't bother anybody. They just don't. And I'm like, why are you guys so fucking mad about them being here? Because my boys are here. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's 3 of them. Shit. We can't do this now. I wonder if that's why my son's friend keeps riding his fucking bike here randomly without even calling. I told him it's okay. You know, you can come over whenever you want. And he will. He'll just show up, which is totally fine. Because he's not a problem. For me, at least. That's just flashed. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. All this shit's coming together for some fucked up reason. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just shit's changed. And my sister also said goodbye to me in a weird way. We all need to work on ourselves. Yes, we do. We all do. I'm always working on myself. I don't always understand what I need to be doing, but, you know, we do the best we can. That was a comment, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was really fucking weird. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. You just don't fucking give up, do you? I don't give up. Because I have a purpose. The calls are on purpose. That's what I was talking about. I was like, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, the calls have purpose. Not just the 911 calls, but the people who don't talk to me, who are calling, or even people that do talk to me. I don't know. There's messages that are on purpose. And the ones that are on purpose, I mean, my kid's father messages me all the time, every day, anyways. But he's saying some weird shit in his messages, or he was. He's not doing it anymore because they just kind of ignore it. Because I'll read it and go, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But no, he was saying crap about how I need to go to the doctor. Oh, okay. Like I said, it might not be him. It's just this could be happening to somebody else too. Now my jaw hurts. And that one hurts like this. This is teeth. This is ow, something, whatever. Besides that, I don't know who the fuck's doing what, but the messages, okay, because people try to make me look crazy because I would call 911 and freak the fuck out. Well, guess what? There was LSD in that, and they're trying to send me into a bad trip. I've already fucking said this a million times, and I know that's true. I just fucking know it because I know that feeling. I've done it before. Like I said, I actually did it on Turkey Day for spiritual enlightenment, and guess what? The enlightenment I got really sucked. It was cold and scary and fucking, what the hell is wrong with this house? Feeling, and there was nothing that would have sent me into a bad trip. It was just, I don't know, it made me feel like I was in a fucking horror movie. And I'm like, okay, the energy's a little weird in here. The house was dirty. And when my kid's father was like peeling potatoes, I'm just looking at him like, I actually said this to him, like, what's wrong? Because he looked like a murderer, like, I don't know, there's a movie where somebody does that, where they're just quiet and doing something. And that's what it reminded me of, and I'm just like, let me go out of here. I don't know, and I was freezing my ass off, too. It was really fucking cold. Withdrawal. It was really cold. Withdrawal symptoms. Someone was feeling that way. Oh, gotcha. Anyways, so the fucking calls and texts and shit are on purpose, because I also heard a while ago, stop fucking texting me. And I was thinking that about someone, but somebody else didn't want me to keep saying shit to them, so I don't know who that is, but I really don't know who that is for, but I think it'll come up. Stop telling me things. Maybe because it's either stop telling me things because I'm involved, or stop telling me things because you're freaking me out, you're stressing me out. So that could be like a love situation, or someone you like is a problem. Who knows? No, they're not. That person's not a problem. But they were trying to make me look crazy with the LSD and all that crap. And like I said, there's listening devices in the house, so that's where the idea came from, because my son was talking about it, because he's my fucking hippie child. I can't always control what he does. He's almost 18. I don't agree with some of his life choices, but, if there's a will, there's a way. All I can do is educate. I just want to say that right now for any of you judgy motherfuckers, he smokes pot too. It is what it is, whatever. It's legal for adults. I know he's not an adult, but I used to get my hands on a lot of worse shit than that when I was younger than him, so moving on. And people didn't always know. But he talks to me. He tells me things, so I know what he's doing, which is actually a good thing. So don't reprimand your children when they actually tell you things like that, because, yeah, it's disappointing. Yeah, it sucks, and it's scary because you don't want your children to go down that road. But being open and honest goes a long way, because then they get the proper information and make the right choices. Because you know what? With me telling him about how I got into dope and shit like that. He will not fucking touch that. He will not touch pills. He's like, oh hell no, anyone offers it to me, psh, basically, like, because he listened. I don't know, you gotta be honest with your children. You just do. You can't, I know, why does it make me think of fucking Santa Claus? You know, because because parent is like a lie, basically. Some kids will look at it that way, like, oh, you lied to me, it's not real. My daughter thought that way for a little while, but I was like, no, that's not what it is. It's to keep your imagination alive. It's a fun thing until, you know, you figure out, like, okay, yeah, you know, you figure out what it is, basically. It's like a sense of innocence. She did look at it that way at first. She was kind of pissed, but then she was like, oh, okay, whatever. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. They got the idea about the acid because we were talking about it, and there's listening devices in the house. There still is some. And they watch me all the time, whatever, I don't care. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Drive safe. I said that in another reading. Yeah, I did. Anyways, the O between the 11. Anyways, the messages. Yeah, because that just flashed on my phone. My phone ain't even, like, turned on or whatever, but try to make me look crazy. I'm telling you, they're making me forget. Trying to make me look crazy. He kept messaging me. I told my mother this too, because I was like, what the fuck? He kept messaging me saying, you really need to go to the doctor. You need to get yourself checked. Oh, I looked this up on Google. It could be, what did he say? Withdrawal psychosis. And I was like, that's not what it fucking is, because I'm not going through withdrawal. And my withdrawal process happened like a month fucking prior. Yeah, it was like over a month before. Yeah, it was about a month, maybe a little bit longer. And that's not when the psychosis shit would happen. It would be when you're in the throes of it. I've done my research on this withdrawal bullshit. I already know. And I'm just like, yeah, that's not it, but whatever. And I can't remember. He didn't mention schizo or anything like that, but he was saying I was hallucinating and being delusional and whatever. Basically, like, documenting it on his phone, saying, I tried to help her, but she just went crazy, probably killed herself, her whole family. I don't know what his fucking plan is exactly, because there's multiple in there, or this other person's plan. But regardless, yeah, there's all the fucking calls and messages have purpose. I also message received. I also messaged my mom because I have her credit card and I hid it so no motherfuckers can get it, and I'm not using it because it's for emergencies only, is what she said. And I messaged her on Messenger and said, if this thing gets used, it's fraudulent, it's fraud, someone stole it, and, you know, cancel it, kind of thing. And I made sure to have that in writing. Well, when we were talking on the phone, not texting, she told me I can use it in case of emergencies or whatever, just not to rack the fucking thing up, because, you know, I did have her credit card at one point, and I did, you know, I needed it because of food and whatever, but I wasn't able to always pay her back, and she would say it was okay, and then she wouldn't, you know, whatever, but that one's gone, you know, kind of thing. And it's fine. It is what it is. And I was very thankful for the help. And trust me, the second I get fucking money, I'll definitely pay that shit. My mom would be taken care of. You know what I mean? I've always said that. It's like, your dream will come true, basically, through me, if that, you know, because of all the help she's given me, especially financially. But I don't dare to use the damn card even if I needed it, because I already put it in writing saying it'd be fraudulent. I want someone to think I'm fucking stealing it, you know what I mean? Because it's not in writing that she said I could use it for emergencies and shit. It was spoken on the phone. So there's that too. So I'm not touching that fucking thing, even if I do need it. But yeah, nobody will steal it because they don't know where it is. Yeah, so I don't know why I was going off on that. But then my sister, like I said, she messaged me, and she was being all lovey-dovey and whatever, and she never talks to me like that. I mean, she used to. We used to talk like that, but no, not for a while. Not for a long while. I don't know, it was just kind of weird how all these people are coming out. Oh, and Joe's fucking widow would message me, invited me over for his fucking birthday dinner. I'm like, no, I eat nothing at your house, just saying. Even if there's nothing in it, I don't know, I just don't want to be involved in that crap no more. So she was messaging me just trying to check in. And what's really weird is that I would post a reading with information, and randomly she'd be like, oh, hi beautiful, how are you, how are you feeling, are you okay? Like, checking in when she don't give a crap. I know she don't give a crap. It's because it's in and out of the hospital. How'd she even know? I didn't fucking tell her. I didn't post it on Facebook. How'd you know? How'd you know? Because you're watching me. Because one of the devices was yours from Boston. I know it. The other ones has something to do with that to other people. I'm really outing everyone right now. Holy crap. Yep, that just flashed. Whatever. I don't care. I've already outed them. But yeah, some of the people that I say, it's legit. It's real. I've already figured out that the stuff I say is true. I don't know if I said this already, but when I was talking to my father, because I kept saying, I hit my elbow, oh, my fucking side, and whatever. Not the Shanann thing, but my side and whatnot. Well, he had slipped and fell on the ice, and that's how he got hurt. I was in his energy. Like, maybe because he was thinking about calling me and stuff, you know? I don't know. I get weird energy when people start coming towards my energy. Do you know what I mean? That's when I can feel you. And, oh, the other thing was I saw Joe's widow, my friend's widow. I can see through their eyes. I can hear their conversations. It's weird. Because I even told my sister this, and she was like, holy shit, that happened. Like, it was all in the same day. I think it was in the same day that her friend got into a car wreck. But anyways, I heard Joe's ex or whatever. Yeah, he probably wants to call her an ex. But anyways, I heard her say, oh, what does she drink? Like, they were in the store. I don't know if they were in Rupert's or in a convenience store. I think it was a convenience store. It's like, what does she like to drink? Oh, those tall, twisted cans. Well, she does. My sister drinks, like, the tall cans of Twisted tea. Yeah, that's flashed again. But, she was trying to figure out what she likes. There was just a conversation in the store, and I'm thinking, why the hell am I listening to a conversation in the store about fucking Twisted Teas? The Twisted Sister. The Boston Tea Party. I've said all of this over a long period of time. You know, I knew that these people were involved in different situations. But I really didn't think, you know, I did think that maybe they wanted to, like, hurt me in some kind of way because it said bad juju and hate and whatever. But I never would have thought this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I was kind of, I had my suspicions. Like I said about Joe. I never said anything, but I had my suspicions. I do. Well, I fucking know. I just know. It's C is fight. C, fight. Warm, 7. 7 is warm, C is fight. But, whatever. Chinese food. Why the hell am I thinking of Chinese food? I just winked again. Alright, I'm gonna pull Fortune. I want to cry right now for some reason. And it's not because I give two shits about Joe's fucking wife. I almost said dead wife. I did say she's either gonna freak the fuck out at some point, because I saw her in the kitchen freaking out. Like I said, I see these things. And she was freaking out, oh, my ride's gone. Oh, my ride's gone. My sister's her ride, just so you know. I don't know what that means. Either I ain't giving you a fucking ride no more, fuck you, bitch, or night, I don't know, whatever, we're not going there. But, I'm gonna sneeze. Fucking cats. Something like that. My ride's gone. I'm gonna sneeze. A cat. I don't know. My sister has cats, but I always call the Karmic a cat too. Oh no, my ride's gone. I can't. I gotta get to school. I have no money. Whatever. Freaking out. Don't want to get to fucking jail. Should I just, you know? So there's a choice here. Either you're gonna get fucking arrested, or you're gonna take the easy way out. Something like that. I'm saying it to her directly because I know she's watching me. Something like that. I don't know when you're gonna start freaking out. Ow, my finger. But she will. And there's a dream she had too, where she was like in her underwear or something, and a t-shirt or something. I don't know, whatever. She was in her jammies and she felt kind of exposed. Oh, she felt exposed. Did I expose you? Sorry. I'm not sorry, but whatever. Yeah, she felt exposed in the dream, and I explained to her what it meant because she said these men busted into her house, and she was like, holy crap, you know, like what are you doing in here? You're not supposed to fucking be in here, kind of thing. Oh, she's got all them Ring cameras outside too, so she gets notified when anybody shows up. There's one out back and there's one out front. I don't know why I'm saying that, but recordings. You can see everyone coming in and out of your house. That was a stupid move for you. I get that now. That's why they kept popping up. And guess what? It's all stored. It's not. Good luck deleting that. Anyways. Yeah, because I'm allowed to say this, because if Spirit didn't want you to know that wouldn't have popped in my head. That's fucking funny. That's funny. Anyways, the dream, they busted in. She felt all like exposed and like, oh, you're not supposed to be here. That might be the cops, because I did see her ass getting arrested. I really did. I said it was my sister, but it wasn't. It was her. And I've already said that. That's what that dream meant. But it could also be people turning on your ass because you're making some shit fucking decisions. It's one or the other. It's 50-50. Figure it out for yourself, because I'm not helping you. I just heard dust be done ya. Isn't that an Anastasia? What does that mean? Does that mean death befalls you? Dust be done ya? Yeah, dust be done ya. Like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Eventually death befalls all of us. Why does that look creepy when I say that? My eyes just looked fucking creepy when I said that. Death is here. And Final Destination is a fucking fucked up movie, but the theme or the plot or whatever, what the movie's about, is basically you can't escape death. I did say that I could change fate and I could change the fate of others. The innocent. Because if you're a cold-hearted, rotten person, death is still gonna ouch. Yeah, death is still gonna find you. Even if you decide not to harm someone, like, oh, I shouldn't have gotten tangled up in this fucking shit. This is a shit sandwich, and now I have to choke it down. Someone's feeling that way. They're gonna have to choke down. They're basically getting a dose of what they were giving out. Maybe someone's gonna legit take poison and be like, well, I guess I'm going out this way. They could. Or someone's poisoning somebody else because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, you didn't take out the target. You didn't hit the target, so now we're taking you out. Could be that, too. For some, it is. But regardless of all that crap, ouch. But I do feel like if there's someone who was on the bad side and now they're fighting for evil, now they're fighting for good, the divine is going to make it quick for them. Like, okay, you know, you did the right thing, so there you go. You're still getting punished, but not severely. You won't suffer, basically. These other motherfuckers are going to suffer, I'm just going to say, because I ain't fucking scared. I'm just not scared. I did hear I will get hurt, but I don't know what that means. It could be emotionally, it could be physically, you never know, because we get hurt in a lot of fucking ways. Anyways, something like that. But there's death between you and your person, That's what's drawing them in, is a death. Either the end of a situation or someone literally dying, or the fear thereof it. But no, someone's fucking dying. Death is here. Like I said, Final Destination. The whole, like, you can't escape death. The bad people can't. It's like, oh, when I warn the bad people about what's going on, they can try to evade it and change their schedules around and do different things, but something's still gonna happen. You can't stop it. Oh my god. Look at this mess. Fucking Janice. From Friends. Am I lit? Huh. Oh my. Is she watching me? Maybe. Oh, she has the same haircut that I saw. She's not involved in all this crap, though. I'm just saying. That person. No. She's a sweet lady. I just heard you'll see. I keep rocking. I don't know what the fuck my deal is with that. Anyways, what the hell is this shit? You are soon going to change your present line of work. So someone's going to change their present line of work. That could be your person. Maybe they're getting more in touch with their spirituality or their creative side, because I keep talking about creative works and stuff. What is not started will never get finished. So it's like, if there's a project you want to start, fucking start it. And if there's a connection that you want to get started, fucking start it. Oh, it is. It flipped. Someone's going to start something. Like, yeah, let's the start of something good. That's really cool. That's really cool. So those are your fortunes for now. There's one poking out, but we're going to put that one back for now because it's not right this second, so we'll look at it later. You know what I mean? What does that say? Rabbit. Fall down a rabbit hole. Someone was afraid to chase the rabbit, like the good rabbit, not the devil rabbit, you know, because that rabbit could just go. But, because that's like a wild rabbit. It's a hare. Whatever. This rabbit, it's like, I almost feel like one of you was chasing. I smell fire. It smells like a structure fire. Not here, it's not really happening, but I'm smelling that. Someone was chasing a rabbit. They were chasing the wrong rabbit. They fell down a rabbit hole. That's a bad one, though. Could have been a firefighter, or someone set a fire. There's fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the worlds were turning. That's you and your person. Because I said the hare and the rabbit. So it's like, one of you was chasing the rabbit, you stopped. You're like, nope, I'm focused on myself. I got to deal with whatever, you know? Well, now the wheel is turning and this person wants to fall down a rabbit hole with you. And it's not a bad thing. It sounds like a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. But the tornado out the window, the structure fire. Tornado out the window. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Like I said, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. But it's the same thing. It's the analogy. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh, maybe I'm smelling the smoker. Because, like I said, my kid's father was smoking chicken and pork and whatever on Christmas Eve. But no, this doesn't smell like that. The chicken skin was burnt, though. Big Bird? Isn't it chicken? I don't know. What kind of bird is Big Bird? Smoke the chicken. And the pigs. The pork. I did say someone was going to say fuck the police, so, you know, some people think that way. You know, and some of the cops really do suck, but not all of them. You know, not every single public safety worker is bad. Like I said, there's just a few bad apples in there. And I've met a few of them, met a lot of them actually. There's a few shit doctors too. So if there's any nurses or doctors watching this and not ones who are studying to become one, because guess what? You don't even know that much. You know who you are, who I'm bitching about. It's not any of my followers. Well, it's Joe's fucking ex, basically. She's studying to become a nurse. And I said there was a nurse in this situation. Well, she isn't a nurse yet, I'm just going to say. And she doesn't really understand everything. She thinks she does. She knows enough. But I started nursing school and went through dosage calculations and all that crap. But I've done my research on a lot of shit. Like a lot of the medications that I know, and you know the illnesses, diseases, whatever. It's because I've literally read about them all. Symptoms, not all of them, but a lot of them. You know, symptoms, what to look for, all that crap. Like doctors and nurses, because besides her, doctors and nurses need to always continuously educate yourself, no matter what you're doing, you know what I mean? Because knowledge is power. The more you know, I don't know, the better things will be, because it's like everyone is always looking for the fucking horse when they should be looking for the zebra. And it's funny because I have a rainbow zebra print body pillow. I have one of them. And when I was in the hospital, one of the hospitals, the friggin', it said zebra on it. And I was like, oh, the zebra. Something like that. So maybe you're the zebra to your love interest or vice versa, because I kind of feel that here. But also in a medical sense, if there's a problem, really listen to your patients for one, but don't put people in this little fucking box. You know what I mean? It's like, someone doesn't want me to talk about people in this box, but you know, it is what it is. Don't put people in a little box, because, or symptoms or situations, because not everyone's the same, you know? That's why they call it medical practice, because these motherfuckers are just practicing. They just don't know. Some of them do educate themselves, but a lot of them don't care. They just want the money, which is what's going on in this situation anyways. Maybe there's some doctors in this situation who are getting paid to either give someone medication or to make it look like there's nothing wrong with you, we can't help you. That happened at Bridgeton. The stupid motherfucker tested me for COVID, and I had already been tested for COVID multiple freaking times because I went to the hospital so many damn times. But anyways, when I went there, they tested me for COVID. They did the rapid and they sent one away, so it was like both tests, both negative. And oh, my finger. This finger hurts. But anyways, and they tested me for strep because my throat was raw and red. Poison will do that too. But anyways, they just wanted to send me home and basically let me die at home. Like, oh, we don't know what's fucking wrong with her. They didn't hook me up to shit, nothing, you know. And they left me in that dark room. They left me in the triage room for so long. I went paralyzed and just like this, to the point where the lights turned off. That was scary. That fucking sucked. But anyways, I made Andrew watch me suffer. I don't think he liked that so much. That's probably why I called him in the room. Didn't even realize it. But yeah, poisoning's bullshit. Yeah, because when I got home, in the truck, I was sitting there because I couldn't even get into the damn truck. I could barely walk out of the hospital, and I'm just like, the whole ride home, I didn't even talk. I'm just like I wasn't even there. And then I got out of the truck and started walking into the house like a zombie, and I'm just like, I could barely walk. It was just awful. I could barely make it to my damn bed. And that's all I wanted. I just want to get to bed. And I laid down and I heard the fucking bangs, and then it sent me into that bad trip. So there's acid in here on top of the other stuff. Yes, there was. I know. I'm not dumb. Alright, I'm done going off on this shit. Am I done? I don't know. The calls have purpose, texts have purpose, so they all have meaning, and I save everything, and it's not just on my phone. It's not just on my devices, is what I want to say. And shit can be recovered anyways. Oh, and people were switching devices. I switched devices to record. Guess what? Joe's fucking ex, she switched phones and phone numbers. You think you're so fucking smart. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a burner phone now. You're a fucking idiot. You just are. I'm sorry, I watch a lot of crime shows. The evidence is there. Like, legit. It's not just what I'm saying. It's there. Like, Godspeed. I'm gonna go now. Peace.